So this is going to be the first time I'm booting up Pokemon Scarlet in nearly 2 years. Before we start the new series, or the revival of a series, let's just go ahead and see how far I've been before starting from fresh. Oh, hello? Hello, Mason, this is Jack. Hi, Mr. Jack. Sorry to bother you while you're probably out searching for some nice treasure. You see, we have a school trip every year around this time. It's a special collaboration between our academy and another school, and would you believe it, Mason? Your name was one of the ones chosen to attend. You get to go study and experience the great outdoors off to the east in the land of Kitakami. It's a long trip to get to this year's destination, so we can't send too many students this time. You really are a lucky one getting selected as one of the participants. Come to the school's entrance hall when you're ready to hear all the deets. Of course, you don't have to take part, but this kind of chance isn't likely to come again, so you should really give it a shot if you're interested. Hope to see you soon. Okie dokie. I have no idea where I am. But also, while I was waiting for, well, before I started recording, I decided to actually go ahead and buy all the current DLCs of Pokemon Scarlet, and I waited for them to finish downloading. So, okie dokie, so this is where I left off. So this is my team. Interesting. Okay, what do I have in the bag? For some reason, I have, like, a fuckload of regular potions. A fuckload of Pokeballs. X attacks. Okay, good amount of stuff. Some Terra Shards. A lot of that stuff. Make TMs. We can make TMs in this game. That's interesting. Treasures. Shit that we can use to make sandwiches. And the stuff and the key items. How do I check my, Pokemon card? My trainer card? Okay. So, the Pokedex, I found 178. Profile is here. I collected 12 badges. Okay, that's because, like, if I recall, there's, like, so many badges between, like, different areas. But regardless, 19 hours played, 5 recipes, collected 0 or battled 0 shiny Pokemon. And enrollment date was roughly 2 years ago. But I've wanted to come back to this game for a long time. And now, I believe this is a good opportunity to start fresh. So, this will be the last time we see this profile. We're gonna go ahead and start fresh. And so, we begin with picking which language we want to play in. Of course, since I only know one language, it's English. And we have to pick our character. Well, this one suits me relatively well. What is my name? The same name that has always been chosen as the main character's name for a lot of RPGs and games where, well, they want me to name the main character. And it's also my legal name on my birth certificate, Mason. Change the hairstyle. I'm relatively certain we can at least, like, change it later on down the line. I will say, I definitely do need a bit of a haircut later on. But roughly the side part just seems to be my current hairstyle right now. For the color, is there like just a regular brown? I don't think so. Well, we could pick the Violet or Scarlet options, which is honestly freaking hilarious. Or we could be like... Well, this honestly just looks like a pair of jeans. I'll just go with dark brown for now. I will go with this style for my hair. Now we just gotta change my look. I do like the idea that we at least are able to customize our character at the start of this game. Let's see. I'll go with the second one. Blue eyes. Let's go red, just be all chicken. Let's see, the eyelashes. I don't know. I might just go with G. Eyelash color, same as my hair. Eyebrow shape. This makes me look like I'm questioning my life. Something a little bit neutral, I guess. I didn't pick this one. Oh, she looks alright. Mouth 1, mouth 2. Probably go for something a little bit neutral. Lip color. This makes me look like a girl, and I am biologically a male. I identify as a male. I don't have any beauty spots that I'm aware of, so... Do I have freckles? Hell no. So I guess this is the appearance that I will be going throughout this series. And welcome to Nanja Academy. So, I played 19 hours of the game earlier, as you've seen earlier in this episode. Honestly, Generation 9, with respectfully stating, is the generation I know the least amount. It's gonna be interesting because I haven't played a Pokemon game since I first attempted this Let's Play. So, but you know, I've been playing Pokemon all my goddamn life. Starting at the wee age of like 3 or 4 when I first got my Game Boy Advance with a Pokemon Ruby copy. Ever since then, Pokemon has just been one of those games that I've just, you know, I've played a lot of hours into. You know, one of my fondest memories is, of course, getting the Pokemon Sapphire game, even though Ruby was my very first Pokemon game I've ever played. Not counting Pokemon Stadium, because I honestly had no idea how the fuck to play that when I was a kid. I've probably played an unhealthy amount of hours just playing and replaying Pokemon Sapphire. And every time I played, I've always done the exact same thing. Take my favorite starter, go through the entire Hoenn region. Pretty much just solo running before solo running was even a thing. Albeit, I'm relatively certain that most of the people that played Pokemon when they were younger opted for the solo strategy. Mostly just, I believe, just the idea of just grinding a full team sucks. Nowadays, ever since Generation 6, I believe it's a lot more easier and forgiving to decide to go with a full team of 6 now, but I don't know. I believe it was around Heart Gold and Soul Silver that I decided to actually give a damn about having more than one Pokemon leading my team, but I don't know. This conversation just went balls to the wall. But yeah, I'm relatively excited to be coming back to this game. I've been meaning to redo this Let's Play from scratch for a while now, but now, I'm taking the leap. We're coming back to Pokemon Scarlet. Now, I've heard that the DLCs are really, really, really good. But, you know, before we touch on any of the DLCs, we first gotta go through the main game. And I've been trying my best to avoid as many spoilers as possible online because, well, I knew at some point this game would come back to me. And, you know, I'm ready to experience what Generation 9 is about after 2 years of not, you know, playing it, even though I played it for 19 hours. I'm ready. I'm ready to see what I've missed out on. And it's time we get started. So, as before, welcome guys to Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet, the 9th generation of Pokemon games. With Pokemon Legends ZA or whatever the hell it is coming out relatively soon. Of course, it's slightly laggy. It's also a good idea for me to, like, jump back into Pokemon for the time being. It even has, like, downloadable content here. Item details. Not yet received. We got, like, the new uniforms. I'm pretty sure that has to deal with, like, whatever the fuck we have to go to with a school trip that Jack mentioned earlier. Oh, hey, you're supposed to be in Generation 8. That's another thing I want to do. I want to do a Gen 8 Let's Play, but I got a lot on my sword file that the only thing I can see myself doing is either buying a copy of Shield or making a new profile. Good morning, Mason. Oh, already in your uniform and everything? Well, it is your first day at your new school after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Maybe that's the very thing we're waiting for. Mason, get the door, would you? Honestly, I feel like I do remember, like, some anime cutscenes that honestly would have served better with voice acting. Maybe one day we will get said voice acting. But until then, we're just gonna have to, like, read. Do forgive the intrusion. You are Master Mason, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. And also for my delay in introducing myself. I'm the director of Naranja Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director? And you came in person to help my son with his first day? Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on his part. So here at last are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. Mason, I got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back up to the room and finish getting ready for school. You'll need your bag and your hat as well. Now, Mr. Clavel, you must simply join for a cuppa, this way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? The hell is this? What the hell does the Y button do? I'm just doing this like weird stoppy thingy. Alright, let's get on this outfit. I will say what I remember the character customization with outfits is a bit limited in accordance to X and Y, Generation 7, Sword and Shield, and I guess Legends Arceus. Man, for some reason I'm getting filled with like a weird nostalgia feeling. Of course, I don't got jack crap in my bag and I'm broke as fuck. Which represents the real-life turmoils of a struggling adult in the real world in this current day and age. Oh, look at you, all ready for your big first day? Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you well indeed. Oh gracious, how very careless of me. I've entirely forgotten that I have something else for you, Master Mason. A most important thing. but your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? Yeah, I know where we're coming in. Wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? Got a 2-liter of Coke because I ordered pizza today. Right then, dear Pokemon. Time to come out of your balls. And there's our starters. We provide each student entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these 3 you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatio, the grass cat Pokemon. Fuoco, the fire croc Pokemon. And Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. They're all very good company. Why, they usually refuse to even leave my side. What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Mason, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. You have to excuse me until we meet next. Until we meet. What a manly fellow that director of yours is. These 3 are all lovely, but you need to choose one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. Awesome. I got a phone. It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map by pressing the Y button. It'll help you keep from getting lost, so take care of your new gadget, okay? Now off you go. Have fun. Well, I mean, I already have an idea of what Pokemon I'm choosing. I have no idea which one is the run button, but... send to boxes, manual, give nicknames, camera support, show nicknames, skip cutscenes. That could be nice, but should be good. Okay, so that's what this does. And it even shows, like, the Pokemon that's native to the region. And this is Paldea, I guess that's what it's called. Cabo Poco. Okay, now we can start running. Thank God for that. I was a little bit scared we were going to be walking for another like 10 or so minutes. Oh. Well, they're already doing their thing. So fabulous. Are you these three's friends? Not quite. Master Mason has yet to make his choice, you see. This is where voice acting would really be good. I do wonder which of them he will choose as his first Pokemon. Who knows? Maybe the next Pokemon games will have a bigger budget to include voice acting during these times. Buenas, we haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Yeah, I'm impatient. I want to get into the main meat. Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our Academy's newest student, Master Mason. He'll be attending as of today. So you're that kid who moved up the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nimona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Wanna be friends? Why not? Love the enthusiasm. We're gonna get along just fine. Mr. Nimona is president of our student council and a champion-ranked trainer in her own right. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now. I don't even have a mon yet. Easy now. You two will be in the same class, so you have plenty of time to battle later. And get to know one another better, of course. We're gonna be neighbors and classmates? Nice! We'll be able to battle all we want. Yeah, and each time I'm gonna be able to kick your ass. On that note, chooseth thy Pokemon. Yeah. I'm going with the fire starter that I've picked in my first run of this game. That's Fuoco, a fire-type Pokemon. The burning hot sparks it scatters will fry any and all plants in a flash. Would you like to go over a good fire-type Pokemon Fuoco here? I don't have a nickname idea for this guy yet, though. But, of course... yeah, I don't have an idea for a nickname. I do have one idea, though. Let's go with Prometheus. Wait, no, it's a crocodile, too. You know what? Let's cancel the nickname for a time being. I'll probably take a time off camera to figure out a nickname. Volko seems to have taken quite liking to you, Master Mason. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it safely tucked inside a Pokeball. Mason, I can't believe you actually chose Volko. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Director Clavel? Oh, but did you not receive the Pokemon when you entered the Academy, Miss Nimona? Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time. Now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Mason while he raises his own new partner. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Master Mason here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes! Since Mason chose Fuoco, I'll go for this little one. Nice to meet you, Sprigatio. Welcome to the team. Seriously, what's with the new generation rivals choosing the weaker starter? Like, we had it with, like, Hal, then Hop, and... now you. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. I've been waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. As you may notice, Miss Nimona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling. But I do hope you'll join her for a battle. It might help to get to know your own Pokemon as well. Battle Nimona. Thanks. I guess I can't have him out as a lead Pokemon yet, or maybe we have to, like, go out into the world. Might as well grab our very first potion. I even guessed it correctly. Oh, B just enters stealth. Alright, fitting place to start our first Pokemon battle. Over here! Damn, you're tall. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have a Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So, you ready to battle me, Mason? Perfecto. I'm so excited for this battle. I think I'll use... Miss Nimona. I trust you remember that Master Mason is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. Dude, I've been a Pokemon trainer longer, like way before this character was even thought up of. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. I guess I'll take this chance to try my new buddy instead. Come on, Mason. Let's have a fruitful battle. Alright, time for the Ember spamming. I know it's your first Pokemon battle, so let's just have some fun. Nah, I'm wholeheartedly here to kick your ass. Must be studying up. Smart move. Fire is strong against grass. There we go. Wow, not bad, neighbor. Got 300 bucks. Sick. Look at you, win your first battle ever. You got even more potential than I thought. You're gonna be a strong trainer for sure. Now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again, just one more battle. Wow. Sorry, prep for another round. Master Mason and his Foco are surely wary already from the last battle. Sorry, I kinda got caught up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Mason. Same to your Foco too. Don't worry about it. Alright, thanks, Mason. You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nimona? I'm sure you can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself. You bet, sir. Oh, that reminds me. Since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Oh, this is the wrong voice. Let me see it for a sec. Ah, how far the Pokédex has come. The Pokédex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. And instead of just having it be to a trainer that had a run-in with the Pokemon professor, it's now just an app that anyone can download. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes. It's quite the age we live in now. Oh, filling a Pokédex by hand? I can't even imagine how much work that would take. Play Legends Arceus one of these days. And that's how the Pokédex was dealt with. Oh, no, I suppose you can't. Yeah, no matter how many no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is a truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you find yourself growing and changing. Hope you'll both work hard towards the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. Now, Miss Nimona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. Could I depend on you to see Master Mason to the Academy? You'll be doing me quite the favor. Of course, leave it to me. Then I leave him in your capable hands. Alright, little one. It's time you and I were on our way. You'll probably be used by the champion of this game. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokédex along with my battling. Oh, right. Speaking of Pokédexes, Mason, you probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the Academy. Come with me. I wish there was dialogue that, like... that you could, like... skip the tutorial. Mainly for veterans and newbies. If you know, like, we can't assume that a new game no one has played Pokemon. We gotta at least assume that people have played the games before. But, oh well. Oh, Mason, I heard that Nimona here will be taking you to school. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. So you already managed to make a friend. It's one of those extroverts They liked me and decided to adopt me. And I read about all the wonderful teachers you'll have looking after you at school. Plus, so many handy facilities you can use as much as you like. Adding your new friend Nimona, it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now you'll be staying at the school dorms, so I want to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day. Nice. Makes a fantastic meal when out on a picnic. Maybe you better take these too. Use some of that precious little partner of yours should it get hurt in battle. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to savor them all. The good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Oh, alright. You two better be off, I suppose. Take care on the way to school. Your mother's so nice, Mason. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos. So I'm assuming we're, like, in this region is supposed to be, like, some sort of, like, Spanish country, inspired. I frankly wouldn't really know. Like I said, this region, Gen 9, is the generation I've least experienced in, and before it was just Pokemon Sword and Shield. Alright, this here is Foco Path. It's teeming with Lechonks. It's a path that leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, things are different than in town. You're gonna see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. Get too close to one, you have to battle, but you got Foco for that, right? And if you want to try to catch a Pokemon, you gotta use a Disa. I got tons, have a few. Thanks for the balls. Oh, what luck! Time for some learning by doing. Try battle this Lechonk, Mason. But, okay, at least we're actually doing the tutorial. Okay, so it's automatically on the X button, which is pretty good. I'm relatively certain that the Route 1 encounters since Gen 9... 6, I mean. They'll have at least, like, 100% catch rate. And I was indeed correct. I love that Lechonk is such an iconic Pokemon in this generation that Twitch even has an emote for it. Like, a standard emote. That was awesome. You caught the very first Pokemon you went for. I'm crummy when it comes to actually catching Pokemon. Maybe you should give me tips. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs just in case. Not every catch works out. Oh. She gives me more Pokeballs. Weaken the Pokemon, throw the ball, remember that you're fine. Now go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Hey, I'm not catching every one of them. Well, I mean, I could. Okay, so I press that and he comes out. That's cool. I think I also remember that, like, you can, like, throw them at the, Pokemon and they'll, like, automatically... No, I guess not. Okay, and at least it stays there. You got a Hoppip. Classic Generation 2 Pokemon. Oh, cool, you learn Round. 16 on the list. Okay, now what is this thing? A tarantula. Might as well. So it's bug. Not bad. I mean, I probably won't use it, but you know, why not? Oh, hey. So, I feel like I haven't seen one of these Pokemon in a long-ass time. The Scatterbug. I actually have, like, fond memories with the Scatterbug when I used to play Pokemon X 10 years ago. I guess now 11 years would fit it. Jesus Christ. Fuck, now I'm being reminded. The other day I found out that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was released 10 years ago. I remember hearing about that game and I was so fucking hyped for that game. Oh my god, I'm old. Oh my god, time, man. I remember that was just such a cool... I don't know. Super Potion within the first episode. What the fuck? You know what? I'm fine with that. Another Pokeball. At least it does. At least we don't do the bullcrap friggin' da 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 da. It just tells you what you got and then you move on with your life. And at least there's no like menu when you pick up a Pokeball or not. It's kind of crazy how many items there are in the overworld in this game. Like we found like so much. There's like so many items. Revives already. Fletchinders too. Of course, and then we got the Pikachu clone, I believe. A Palmy. Haven't even had to use a single attack on any of these Pokemon. I will say ever since Gen 9, or Gen 8, I mean, the friggin', the experience share has just been, like, it's just been oofed, honestly. Like, I'm glad that the experience share exists. Like, how the experience share was completely revamped in Gen 6. But just the idea of just having it enabled and disabled. Oh, hello. Hey, Mason, you getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon? Yeah, I have a team of, like, 5 now. So far, you caught... What was that? Never heard that cry before. Could be some strong Pokemon or something. I said we find whatever made that cry. Let's take a look around, Mason. Just be careful. There's a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. And I know your Rotom phone can help keep you safe, but watch your step by these cliffs. How the fuck can my phone keep me safe? Okay. But back to what I was saying, I kind of just miss having the idea of having the experience share just toggled, so it has, like, the classic Pokemon vibes, but I will say having the experience share the way it is definitely... Like, even though it takes, like, grinding out of it, it's a godsend for just raising other Pokemon. And I will say, everyone has used it more times than they want to admit. But I will agree. I feel like it should have like a toggle idea, like a toggle action, instead of it just being, you know, always activated. Okay, I'm hoping that since when I first played a couple years ago, that Nintendo has at least patched a lot of the bugs in this game. Because I remember there was like several bugs. I remember this game being extremely glitchy when it first came out. And of course, we meet the mascot legendary within like the first 2 attempts. The first like 40 minutes of the series. And for some reason, I'm alive. I guess they fecked off. You know what? I'm actually going to end the episode off here. We've been playing for 40 minutes, and I don't even have access to my menu. I guess this is a good spot as ending to end the episode. So, thanks for tuning into the jumpstart of a revival playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. In the next episode, we're going to go ahead and figure out what the hell is going on. I mean, we kind of already know what's going on, but anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.